So in band theory of solid, for single atom, that is isolated atom, then also next there is a two atom and there is a solid metal, so in which there is a sodium atom, that is atomic number is 11 and electronic configuration is 1s to 2, 2s to 2, 2p6 and 3s to 1. So 3s is the outermost orbit, and in that outermost orbit there is a one electron is present, and this is the it's half filled, having higher energy level. Then next, the Pauli's exclusion principle. So principle say that no two similar spin of electron can occupy the same energy level. Then in first diagram there is a single atom of sodium, and there is a two atom of sodium, and then also number of atom to form there is a crystal, that is solid, and in which solid there is a number of atom are compact to each other and to form one structure, and that structure as like crystal structure will be formed for the number of atom of sodium combined to form one solid in crystalline form. So in this, as like atom combine to form molecule, and molecules to form elements, and elements again solid, and then in which solid there is state as like crystalline and amorphous. So first of all, look here in sodium atom. So a sodium atom having there is a different orbit, and different orbit the electron also revolve. So this is the first orbit, there is a 2 electron is present, and second orbit 8 electron is also present, and next there is a orbit, there is a 1 electron is also present, and this orbit it is also called as outermost orbit. So in that outermost orbit 1 electron is also present, and these electrons also called as valence electron. So this outermost orbit, it is a valence orbit, and then study here the orbit as like first orbit, that is denoted by O1, and second orbit O2 and O3. Then also in which potential energy of that electron. So potential energy of the first orbit is higher, and there is a second orbit is as compared to first is less, and third orbit is also less. That means potential energy goes on decreasing, but energy level is also increases. Then also there is a first and second orbit, that is there is a stable, that is inner orbit, and third orbit is a unstable, that is outer orbit. Then the energy level and energy band, the energy of electron in this band goes on increasing. So there is an energy band like 1s, 2s and 3s. This is the energy band. Then also considered as the two sodium atom. So as like there is a first single sodium atom, so in that single sodium atom, the outermost there is a 1 electron is also present, as like another atom is placed here. Same condition here as it is for the electronic configuration, in which two atom there is a two sodium atom are very close to each other. Then at that time there is a 3s orbital electron in first atom and second atom are accommodated in same energy level. That means in first atom and second atom there is a 3s energy level also same, therefore they are accommodated in same energy level, that is 3s energy level or of that orbital electrons. Then this 3s level that is split into two sub levels, and the separation between sub energy level is so small, then that is energy level appears continuous, and this continuous energy level called as energy band. So in that two atom is also formed, there is energy bands, that is continuum energy level, and this continuum energy level, that is nothing but energy band, and this energy band is also formed in there is a two atom of sodium atom. So as like band structure will be look here for first atom, single atom, and there is a second atom. So in first atom as like 3s level, it is outermost energy of electron for single atom, and then same as like atom are contact to each other, placed to each other, and then at that time the energy of that level will be same, therefore they are accommodate, and to form there is a two sub level of energy, and there is a small gap between this energy level, there is a very small gap is also present. Then next consider as there is a crystal. So in crystal there is a large number of atom will be takes place, and in which large number of atom there is a in outermost orbit there is a number of electrons are also present in that crystal. So look, here is a crystal, and in that crystal there is a large number of electron also present in that 3s level, because there is inside there is a two orbit are completely filled. Then the outermost electron of that atom in that crystal of sodium, they are interact to each other. The interaction of these electrons in different atom and interaction with each other of one atom to second atom, then also as like interaction will be formed in that atoms. Then interaction is also formed in neighboring atom, that is neighboring atomic core, because inside two orbit are stable, therefore this is say there is a core. Then also interaction of that atom in which electron in outermost orbit they are interact to the atomic core. Then also interaction between outermost orbit electron in each atom is more due to overlapping is also formed, and then interaction between innermost electron remains mostly unaffected. That means in electron is present in first orbit and second orbit, that is unaffected to interaction as compared to outermost electron is more due to innermost electrons. Then in the formation of solid, interaction of outermost electron is more due to overlap, while the innermost electron remains almost unaffected. Each of this energy level is split into large number of sub-level. So the energy level is also formed in this. There is a large number of atom also present in that, then also there is a splitting of energy level into large number, due to there is a number of sub level of the order of Avogadro's number, due to number of atom in solid sodium is of the order of this number. The separation between the sub level is small, that the energy level appears almost continuous. So energy level is appear almost continuous. So in 1s, 2s and 2p and 3s, this is also there is a energy levels. So these energy levels are also produced in this solid sodium, and the separation between sub level is so small. There is a separation in this band, separation there is a so small, that is nothing but energy levels, and these energy levels appear almost continuous. Thus the continuum of energy level is called as energy band. That means in this 3s there is a number of atoms, electron is also present in this 3s outermost orbit, and they are accommodate in this energy level, and this energy level are continuum of energy level and is called as there is an energy band, and the band are called as like 1s, 2s, 2p and so on. There is a 3s, this band is also formed. So in sodium metal, the broadening of valence and higher band is more, since interaction of this electron is strong. So in this diagram there is a one band, there is a bands also formed in that crystal, because in that crystal there is a number of atom are contact to each other and to form there is a solid structure. In that solid there is a outermost orbit or different orbit having different electrons, due to there is a different energies, and these different energies are split in different level. So as like there is a band is also formed 1s, 2s, 2p and 3s. This band is also formed. So in that 3s band, all of the atoms, the 3s level 1 electron are also present, and there is this band, there is a high energy band. So this is say valence band, and this valence band is also formed in this sodium metal or this sodium crystal. Then next there is a energy bands in sodium, study of energy band in sodium. So for sodium atom, 3s is the topmost of occupied energy level, and this 3s topmost occupied energy level is called as valence level. So corresponding energy in that band, it is called as valence band. Then valence band in sodium is topmost occupied energy band, that is a valence band, and this valence band is half filled in sodium. So look in second diagram. In this there is a 1s band, 2s, 2p are also completely filled, because there is a electronic configuration is stable. And then there is a 3s there is a topmost occupied energy level, that is valence level, in which there is a half filled in sodium. So this is say valence band. This is say valence band, or this is say valence level. Then next, when sufficient amount of energy is applied to this sodium, when sufficient energy is applied to this sodium, the electrons from valence band, they are rises to higher level. So electron also present in the valence band, getting this energy, and it rise to next higher energy level immediately. Then next level of electron from valence band can occupy is called as conduction band. That means firstly electron is also in valence band and some energy is provided to that electron also present in valence band. Then they are rises to higher level immediately, and the next energy level that electron from valence band can occupy is called as conduction band. The band formed by the conduction level, that means next there is a energy level, that is conduction energy level, by occupy this electron by applying there is a external sufficient amount of energy, they can occupy in conduction level, and then the band is also formed by this conduction level. The band is also called as conduction band. So in sodium atom there is a third outermost orbit, that is 3s, and in that 3s there is a valence electron is also present, therefore it is say valence level. And then there is a also form, there is a valence band, the energy level of the valence level also called as valence band. And in sodium atom this is the topmost occupied energy band, and this is also half filled, therefore there is a sufficient amount of energy supplied or applied to this band, that is the valence band, and electron also present in that band. They can move from valence band to conduction band because the energy also rises. And one another level is formed. This level is nothing but conduction level, and the band formed by the conduction level, it is also called as conduction band. So in sodium, conduction band and there is a valence band are overlap to each other. Then next, to study of or classification of solid on the basis of, there is a band theory, classification of solid on the basis of this band theory, because in that band theory to produce there is a conduction band and there is a valence band due to there is a electronic configuration. Then next, in which the solid also classified into conduction band, that means classification of this solid: conductor, insulator and semiconductor. Then in metal, the conduction band and there is a valence band are overlapped to each other, and in semiconductor and insulator there is a gap between bottom of conduction band and top of the valence band is called as a energy gap, or it is say band gap. And this band gap in semiconductor and insulator or in metal, that is value is large, small and 0 for given material. That is, given material is a solid, in which solid there is a conductor, insulator and semiconductor. Then also second last one, there is a band gap or forbidden energy gap. So this energy gap, that is the separation between conduction band in energy band, the separation between conduction band and valence band in energy band diagram is called band gap or forbidden energy gap. So in energy band diagram, the separation between conduction band and valence band, this is also called as, there is a energy gap or forbidden energy gap. The next explanation about this, when thus the magnitude of energy band is plays a very important role in classification of solid, because this magnitude of this band gap is very important for the classification of the solids. That means solid are classified into, there is a three state as like metal, insulator and semiconductor. Then also this magnitude of band gap also used to study of electrical properties of a solid. So to study of electrical properties in solid. So as like solid, metal, semiconductor and insulator. So look here, the classification is depends upon this band gap. So valence band and conduction band in metal are overlapped to each other. That means the conduction band and valence band overlap. That means no band gap is present. Then by applying some external electric field to electron in valence band, it can easily pass from valence band to conduction band and take conduction is easily in metal. So in electron is easily passed from conduction band to valence band, at particular amount of heat is also produces, because the temperature and external electric field or energy in that metal, electrical energy, are inversely proportional. That means temperature increases, the electrical energy or conduction of electricity in that metal is also decreases. The band gap is very small. The electrons are easily available for conduction. So in metal, the electrons are easily available for conduction. The next one, there is a semiconductor. So in semiconductor, there is a band gap is fairly small and it order about 1 electron volt. That is, band gap is less. by applying some external electric field to electron in valence band. Hence, electron should be excited from valence band and they move from valence band to conduction band. They can take part in conduction easily. So in second diagram, when electrons also present in conduction band and then applying some external electric field as a heat or external electric field is applied to this band, then electron present in this band get excited and they move from valence band to conduction band. They are also produced in semiconductor. That means in that semiconductor the conduction takes place easily. So in explanation about in isolated atom like structure, when you consider the atom of sodium in which external electric field is applied, then at that time outermost electron get break, that means covalent bond is break and this electron get vibrate, that is excite, and then it can move from this conduction, this valence band to there is a conduction band, and in conduction band the electron can move, that means this material can, or like that is semiconducting material, that means this electron will be used for conduction. Then next one, there is an insulator. In insulator the energy gap is very large in that insulator, but when sufficient amount of energy is applied, that is electric field or heat, to that electron in valence band, the electron feels very difficulty for reaching in conduction band from valence band, because there is a band gap is very large. Therefore in second diagram, when external electric field as like in heat and electric field applied to the valence band, then electron in that valence band there is a not possibility to pass from valence band to conduction band, because there is a wide gap is present, large gap is present. So in that there is a conduction band and valence band having large distance, that means it is a large energies apply for the conduction, but in conduction band there is an amount of energies consumed, then electron do not move from valence band to conduction band. Then due to this external energy applied to this material, then it material will be get melt, that means in that material the conductivity of electricity is not possible. Then next, last one, there is a magnitude of some materials. So magnitude of some material as like there is some given material here. So material as like there is a silicon, germanium and diamond. So magnitude of energy gap or band gap in silicon is 1.12 electron volt and germanium 0.66 electron volt and diamond there is a 5.47 electron volt. So the band gap or energy in diamond is very large. Then next there is a 1 electron volt. The definition of 1 electron volt. The 1 electron volt is the energy gained by an electron while it overcome a potential difference of 1 volt, which is nothing but 1 electron volt, and value of 1 electron volt which is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 joule. Then one other definition, there is a Fermi level or Fermi energy. The highest energy level in the conduction band occupied by electron in crystal at absolute temperature is called Fermi energy level, or the energy corresponding to this level is called as Fermi energy